welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Flames will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Groupers offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Groupers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Flames offense will go to work for the first time. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Flames come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
It's charging. I know. I'm gonna make a phone call. It's over there in my room charging, but I need to make a phone call.
They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the... First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so...
Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football that quickly and be on the perimeter of the field.
Here's a heat. Pulls it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Flames will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Flames! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He's going for it all. Makes the catch on the left.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Basic connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that...
Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him. Let him break tackles. Let him make plays. Easy decision.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. Fitted in the window for the score.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they... 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
Got room to work. There he goes. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are
and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Flames! Looking to throw, it's Baker. Finds his man, it's Rodgers.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Flames will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Skips away from pressure. Oh, better look out. Wide open spaces. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Flames are flying down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Flames come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And it... And the Flames just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air. It's Baker. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. At the 45 on its way. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That
intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll close in on him. The Flames backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Pressure coming. That internal clock just didn't. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man, it's Baker. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And we have... Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in. Going downfield for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Throws toward the end zone. And we waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to...